Hey everybody, Britical Saiyans here. I'm Jonah.
And I'm Matt.
And we've got the rest of set 9 to go through.
Green, black, and yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Right, that's fine then. Right, so we got Android 20 to start things off. So, it's an activate main once per turn. You look at top 3 cards on top of your deck. You choose up to 1 green or yellow Android card. Among them, add to your hand and place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. It needs a shuffle.
You can put shuffle into it easily.
Personal opinion on that one, because I just hate things to do. And then its awakening is when your life is a 4 or less, you choose up to 2 of your energy and switch into active mode. So it's a 2 energy one. Right, now the interesting thing about this one, when it awakens, is the fact that it's an Android 20, 18 and 17. So you can use cards that say your leader is 18, for example.
Wow. Like, the fact that it's 3 characters as well on the leader.
Yeah. And it's Androids 20, 17 and 18 Bionic Resonance. Yeah. So, auto, when it attacks, it gets to draw a card. And then activate main once per turn. You pay a green. If there are no cards in your battle area, choose 1 green or yellow Android card with an energy cost 3 or less in your drop area and play it in rest mode with its skills negated for duration of turn. I guess it's just there to be union absorbed, probably.
There are, like, my immediate thought on that is you could get the Deadly Defender 18 out. It's have its effects negated during your turn, but then it goes to your opponent's turn. It's a Deadly Defender.
True. Exactly, because it's not the same as the other Android leader where it'll get its buff during your opponent's turn.
Yeah. That's the only downside.
It'll just be a 15er. But anyway.
So next we've got Cell Android Absorber. So 3 cost 10k power. It has a active main, so if you pay green, if your leader is a Cell card and the only cards in your battle area are 17 cards, play this card from your drop area, then choose 1 card, then your opponent chooses 1 card in the hand, place it in the drop, and you can't play another one for the duration of turn. Okay. It also is when this card is removed from your battle area by a skill, choose up to 1 Android 18 with an energy cost of 3 or less in your drop area and play it with its skills engaged for a duration of turn.
Energy cost of 3. Your drop area, it doesn't say less.
Oh, okay,
energy
just
cost
3.
of 3. You have to get a free cost.
Yeah. I was so used to it being like or less.
Yeah. But yeah, it has to be 3. And obviously that sets up for your union.
Yeah.
Alright, so next thing we got Cell Junior Minions Unleashed. So 2 costs, 15. Activate main. If your leader card is a Cell, and you place this card in its own drop area from your hand or battle area, you get a token. I
can see some use.
Oh no, it has an amazing use. It's just the fact that it's just a bit like,
yeah,
you may as well just focus the deck on 17 and 18s. And the cell chain, obviously.
Yeah.
But I don't know. You know, I'm gonna shut up.
Okay. So next we've got Android 19 Energy Fiend. So 1 cost 5k power, and its active main is once per turn, choose a card from your hand, place it in the drop, and then you draw a card.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Just every turn you get to draw a card.
They do have those in other colours, it's just Green's finally got theirs. And it works with that Cell Junior we just saw.
Yeah. And also the fact that it can just dump your 18, 17s in a drop for then you to bring them back with other skills that don't require you to pay as much energy or anything like that. Alright, so next up we got Android 18 Covert Combatant.
Yeah.
So it's a 3 cost. It is 20k critical barrier. Why? Just why?
Because. I guess it's a target for Cell in the set, so.
Yeah, but 20k free drop with crit and barrier is a bit like overkill.
A little bit, yeah. So next we got Android 16 Prototype Power. So it's 2 costs for 15k. It has 2 autos. So if your leader is green, when you play this card, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards and each costs 2 less, ignoring barrier and KO it. Okay, that's not too bad. Its secondary auto is if you have a yellow energy, when this card is removed from your battle area by an opponent's skill, choose up to 1 of your opponent's cards and switch it to rest mode.
It's just a good green card for green yellow decks because it doesn't require you to have an Android leader.
No, it's just generic.
Alright, so we got some Android 13 support.
Oh.
So Red Ribbon Raider. So it's a 4 cost 20k Union Resolve for green yellow. Choose one Android 14 card and one 15 card in your drop area and place them onto this card. If your leader card is an Android card, choose up to one Android 13 card in your hand range, cost 7 or less, and play it on top of this card. It's a shame it can't be like in active mode, because it's like swing of this, do the effect, and then comes out in active and swing again. It's just has to stay in active.
Yeah.
Also, if your leader card is an Android card, at the end of the battle in which you combo with this card from your hand, you play this card in rest mode.
Hence factor cost 2 to combo.
Yeah, but it's like you can either pay 2 to combo with it,
Yeah.
or pay 4 to bring it out.
Yeah.
And you can do that during your turn. So if you've got the 2 energy open there for the green yellow,
Well, yeah, if you've got 4 energy, you
got 4
just
energy,
do it that way.
you can do it that way. So you can do it all in one turn as opposed to paying 4.
Yeah.
Just to wait until next turn.
Which is pretty good. So next we've got Quick Sweep Android 17. So 1 cost for 4k power. Its permanent is if you have a cell card in play, increase this card's energy cost by 2. Okay, must be handy later on. And its active main is you pay 1 green. If there are no cards in your battle area, you can play this card from your drop.
Did that sell before, say 17 or 18 card?
If you have a 17 in play, you can play them from drop, and then it plays an 18 when it goes.
Oh right, okay, that was it, was it?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so we got the Topo Gaze of Justice. So it's a 1 cost 5k. If your leader card is Universe 11 card, when you play this card, or it is placed in drop area from a battle area by your skill, your opponent chooses 1 card in a hand and places it in a drop area, and you can't affect this skill for duration of turn. Cool.
So next we got Coquette Technique Unleashed. It's a 1 drop 5k, and its active main is if your leader is a Universe 11 card, I probably meant to say, and you have a Universe 11 card in play, and you choose 1 card in your hand, place it in your drop area, you can play this card from your drop, and then you can't play another one for the duration of turn.
Board presence in it. And
Yeah.
then it feels like a drop for a different thing.
Yeah.
Alright, so we got Zorre Justice Spin. So it's 1 cost 5k, activate main. If you have a Universe 11 card in play, you send this card from your drop area to the warp. You choose one of your opponent's battle cards, and energy cost 1 or less, and KO. Oh no, why did I say 1 or less for?
Yeah.
Energy cost of 1 and KO it. I don't know why I said less. I altered it, I did what you did.
Yeah.
But you see, you just kill a 1 drop.
Meh. So next we got Avian Assault Ganos. So it's a 3 cost for 10k power, and it's got 2 autos. So its first one is auto if your leader is green. At the end of the battle in which you combo with this card, you may play it in rest mode. So hence it costs 1 to combo, but it's 10k, so it's worth it. And its secondary auto is you choose one of your battle cards and place it in drop area. When you play this card, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and energy cost 3 or less and KO it. It's alright, I guess.
Well, yeah, it's perfectly fine because it's you can use it in the even though it's Universe 4, you can still use it in Universe 11 deck to KO your own stuff to get effects.
Yeah.
If you really, really want to. Probably not worth it. I'm just overthinking it. Alright, so we got Bamol Double Devastation. So 4 drop, 20k power, blocker, activate main, choose 3 of your battle cards and place them in the owner's drop area. Play this card from your hand, so you don't have to pay 4 basically. When you play this card, you choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and KO it. So it's a straight up killer that's a blocker, and you can trigger your own effects from things dying. And then you still have energy to do stuff.
Yeah. So onto the green X cards now. We've got Artificial Impact. So like the other ones, it has the permanent of being able to use its active battle without energy cost. So its active main is if your leader is green, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards, ignoring barrier, KO it, then choose 1 card in your opponent's hand and place it in the drop area. Which is pretty good for free energy, just to play that effect.
Yeah, and then the activate battle's generic.
Yeah,
It's the same as everything.
The active battle is just the 5k bonus.
Yeah, your leader or your battle. Yeah, choose one of your leader cards all about. Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's just a generic one. The same as every other colour. Alright, so you got 1 cost extra card, Flash Bomber, activate battle, choose up to 1 Android card in your battle area and against 10k in crit. So you can just go in any Android deck.
Yeah.
Look, you get to read that one.
Yay! So, on to the other now, we've got Jiren. So, his auto is, you choose 1 card in life and add to your hand. When this card attacks, you choose one of the following effects. So, you can either draw 1 card and you gain 5k for the turn, or you can choose up to 1 Universe 11 card in your hand with an edge cost of 2 or less and play it. And his Awaken is a 1/1 on 4. And we get full power of Jiren, the Unstoppable. So, its auto is when it attacks, you draw a card and you gain 5k. Pretty good. And its active battle is you choose 1 card in life and add to your hand. Until the start of your next main phase, as long as you have a Universe 11 card in play, you don't take damage from your opponent's attacks. So you can just stop any damage that would come your way, essentially.
Yeah.
Which is pretty good.
But you need stuff in the battle area for that. So
yeah.
That's one thing to consider. Alright, so we got Android 20, Mastermind, Architect.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Architect.
So it's a 1-drop 4k auto. When you play it, you get to draw a card. Activate main, pay 2 green and yellow, place it in the drop area, choose up to 1 17 card and up to 1 18 card range, cost 4 less in the drop area and play them. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good. You get to draw off it as well, so it's even better.
So next we've got Android 18 Under Your Skin. It's a 4 cost 20k power. It has Blocker and active battle once per turn. Choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards and switch it to rest mode.
Pretty good. Pretty good. Alright, so you got Android 17 Titan Toppler. Toppler.
Toppler, yeah.
Whatever. 3 cost 15. Turn mode. If your leader cards an Android card, your opponent has a battle card in play of energy cost greater than their current energy, and you have no cards in play in your battle area, you can play it from your hand without paying its energy cost. And then its auto is, when you play this card, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards, negate its skill set duration of turn, and it cannot be switched to active mode during your opponent's next charge phase. Wait.
So we got Android 14 Stoic Fist. It's a 4-drop 15k, and its active main is if your lead card is Android 13 and you choose this card and 1 15 from your hand and place them in the drop area, choose up to 2 of your cards in your life, add them to your hand, draw a card, then your opponent chooses a card in their hand and place it in the drop.
I can't remember what the old leader was like, so I think that's probably going to help the deck a lot.
I actually can't remember that well, because it's like it was the Android deck we didn't bother with.
Yeah.
So
we got Android 15 Vicious Vendetta. So 3 cost 10k. If your leader card is green, at the end of the battle in which you combo this card from your hand, you play it in rest mode. And his other auto is you choose 1 or 2 cards in your life, add them to your hand. When you play this card during your opponent's turn, choose 1 of your green energy and switch it to active mode.
That's just really good for green-yellow decks in general.
Yeah. So yeah, it's just an overall one, isn't it?
Yeah, as long as you're green, you're fine. You can use it.
Yeah. So it pays for itself.
Yeah.
You get the energy back, you just pay for it, which is really good.
So next we've got Hellfighter 17, the Neutralizer. It's a 3 cost 15k. Its character is Hellfighter 17, so not Android 17. Just want to point that out quickly. So counterplay, you play him. Permanent, during your opponent's turn you reduce its cost by 1. And its auto is, when you play this card, it was placed in drop area from battle area by a skill. Choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards and negate its skills for the duration of turn.
Yeah. Go cowboy. Oh. Anyway, sorry. We got Jiren Righteous Leader. So 3 cost, 20k. Sorry. It's got Deflect, which we all know is already a pain in the ass. Auto, if your leader card is Universe 11 card, when you play this card from your hand, choose up to 2 Universe 11 cards from your hand and or drop area / and or whatever. With different names, and energy cost 2 or less, and play them with their skills negated for duration of turn. All the board presents.
Yeah, that's what the deck's about.
Yeah. I did go to the next page. I clicked it!
Apparently not.
It went up to the top,
Yeah.
Whatever.
So we got binary blade, casserole. I don't know. Yeah, it must be casserole because
Casserole.
yeah,
Because they're all about the kitchen.
yeah. So anyway, like 2-drop 9k. Its auto is if your lead card is Universe 11. When you play this card, or is placed in drop from battle area by skill, choose one Universe 11 card with an energy cost of 1 from your deck, play it with its skills negated, and then shuffle your deck. So you get one out from deck as long as he dies in some way.
And we got some veggie support. Khalifa, time has come. So 2 cost 15. When you play this card, you choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards, ignoring barrier and switch it to rest mode. Activate battle, once per turn you pay 1, this card gains 5k power for the duration of turn, then you choose up to 1 Kale or Carbon card with energy cost 2 or less in your hand and play it with skills negated for the duration of turn.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Veggie Sport.
Yep. So next we got Country Threaded Energy. So it's a 1-drop 5k and its permanent is all Universe 11 cards with an energy cost of 2 or less in your battle area gain barrier. Yeah.
That's what I told you about.
Yeah, I don't have to run Ox King.
Yeah, you have to run out, so you can run a Universe 11 cards to obviously be the point of the deck. So you got Vuon Dynamite Blaster. He's a 1 cast 5k blocker. But because he's a 1 cast, it's useful because it can be brought out for free, basically.
Yeah. It's your favourite card. So it's Trio of the Dangers, Mark of the Wolves. It's a 4 cost 20k power. It has Deflect.
Which is good. I don't mind that. That's fine.
And its auto is if your leader is a Universe 9 card, when you play this card, you choose up to 2 blue Universe 9 cards with different names and energy cost of 4 or less from your deck. You play them with their skills engaged for the duration of turn, and then you shuffle the deck.
So you can get you can get one of the 4 drops that helps the lock, and then you can get either Basil or what's its face? I can't remember. It's Lavender.
Yeah.
So it's basically whichever one you're missing, and you get the 4-drop one to help the lock. So if you already got a 4-drop one out, that's really good.
Well, in all fairness, you could just, because it counts as all 3 of them, you could just get the Bergman that's part of the lockdown and whatever else you want. So you could get the other Basil that does the dual attacking just because.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You get whichever one you're missing. You get another locker.
Yeah.
And then you just get the other one that you're missing to start the lock.
Yeah.
Or if you're just playing this afterwards, you're just building up more board presence.
Yeah. Although, to be fair, it can just be all of them.
Yeah.
So, that's why I'm saying you could get whatever else you want, because it'd still be Basil and Lavender, and you've got Bergamo.
Yeah, it's a shame that... Well, no, because you need the Bergamo 4-cost one that starts the lock.
Yeah. But you could just get 2 of those in all fairness.
Well, no, because you have to get one. You have to get one and then the other.
Oh, different names, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You missed. Yeah.
I
so you
forgot
can get
that
the 4-cost one.
Yeah.
And then you get one of the other 2 that you're missing.
No, you can literally just get. Like, I know what you're saying, but I'm also saying you can get whatever you want because it'll still be it'll be Basil and Lavender to activate the lockdown.
Yeah.
So you could just get a blocker.
None of them are blockers.
It doesn't have to be one of the Trio of the Dangers. You have all 3 of them right there. The main downside you have with this is it's yellow.
Yeah.
That's your major upset of it, is it's yellow.
Yeah. If it was blue, it would be fine. Absolutely fine.
That's why after you read it, you started swearing at me. I was like, I don't know what's going on, Matt. I'm kind of doing something.
Bad.
Anyway.
Well, I mean, the card is good. It's just, it needs to be blue.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to try. Something about Adorable Assailant. It's one of the angels. So it costs 2.15. It's Universe 11 one. So if your leader card is yellow, when you play this card, you choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and negate its skills for duration of turn. If the chosen card is in rest mode, it can't be switched to active mode during your opponent's next charge phase. If you have a green energy card, when this card is removed from your battle area by an opponent's skill, choose one card in your opponent's hand and place it in the drop area. More discarding.
Yeah. So next we got Justice Blast, which is the first of the extra cards. again has the opponent of active battle can be used without energy cost. So its active main is if your leader is yellow, you choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards in rest mode, ignoring barrier, negate its skills for the duration of turn, then KO it. Okay.
It ignores the barrier power, then it gets rid of the indestructible, basically.
Yeah, but the thing I question is, like, there's obviously some effects that would help where it's like, oh, if this thing is KO'd, you play this. But would that stop it? Because those tend to trigger it from the drop area. It's the act of the card going that triggers that effect. So that's what I'm questioning is, would it stop, like the Brody chain, would it stop you playing the 4 drop from the 1 drop?
What's this duration turn? So that would affect any area it goes into.
Oh, okay, so yeah. That's my only thought is like...
As far as I could tell, because it says duration turn, it would affect any area that it would go into.
Okay.
I think. Don't quote me on that.
Yeah. See, that makes more sense than just like negate it and then kill it. Because it's like, well, if you're killing it, surely its effects don't matter.
It's the activate battle skills the same as the others, by the way. In case you didn't quite catch that.
It's on there, plenty. Like,
yeah.
It's the running pattern.
Right, so we got Light Bullet. So it's a counter attack. You negate the attack, then you choose 2 of your battle cards to switch into rest mode. If you switch 2 cards, battle cards to rest mode, your opponent can only attack with 1 more battle card for duration 10. So it's a new Flying Nimbus, but you have to lose 2 battle cards, which is fine.
It's an alternative Flying Nimbus, which is pretty good. So next we got Mind Expansion. It's a 1 cost. It's active battle. So if your leader is Universe 11, you can choose one of your lead cards and it gains 10k in crit for the duration of battle. Oh.
Yeah. Right. Okay, right. So we got the black ones now. We got Bibbidi as a leader, finally. So when this card attacks, you draw 1 card and it gains 5k. Its Awakening is when you have no cards in your hand, you draw 3 cards, choose 2 of your life, add them to your hand, and then flip this card over. It's basically just to get your hand size back.
Yeah.
So, although, oh, it's when you have no. Okay, so it's fine. Yeah, you can do it at any point in the.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
So you can send your hand off to...
I was like, for some reason, I was like, oh my gosh, you're 4 life less, you're going to go down to 2 just to awaken.
Well, I suppose the idea is like, you would just combo with your hand and be like, I've got no hand.
The deck revolves around having no hand, so...
Oh god, it's infinities.
Fables. So, auto, if you have no cards in your hand, at the end of your turn, you draw 5 cards. And then, activate main, it's like Broly. Oh, I got no hand. Attack my leader, get my hand back. Cool, you'll go.
Well, it kind of needs to.
Activate main, choose 1 card in your hand, place it in your drop area, choose 1. So you choose 1 of your opponent's battle cards and energy cost 3 or less and place it under this card, or you can give it 5k for a turn.
Yeah.
So.
It's worth it. And like, the thing with that and Brody, you need to build the hand back up, because if you go to your opponent's turn, like, okay, like with Boo just now, it's like, okay, your turn, I have no cards in hand. It's like, how much life you on? 3. Yeah, I can do 3 damage to you. You got no hand. So, anyway, we got Tabura Darkness Perfected. It's a 3-drop 15k. It's counterplay to bring them out. Permanent. If all your energy is black, you reduce the cost of this card in your hand and drop area by 1. Okay. Its auto is during your opponent's turn. When you play this card, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards and it cannot attack or activate skills for the duration of turn.
Pretty good. Can stop a triple striker coming at you.
Yeah.
Right, so we got Yakon Light Devourer. So it costs 2, 10k, permanent, it gains 5k for each card placed under it. And then its other auto is when this card attacks, choose 2 cards in your hand and place them under this card. So it gains 10k straight away.
Yeah.
And then auto at the start of your main phase is draw 4 or more cards under this card, kill it.
Yeah. which is still good because you can get 2 attacks out of it, and then during your next turn it would die. So next we got Poi Poi Devious Disruptor. So 2 costs of 15k. It has Barrier, and then Permanent. If your leader is black and you have 2 or less cards in your hand, your opponent can activate counterplay skills.
You do have to have 2 or less cards in hand, and it's only counterplay skills, which is good enough because counterplays are a pain in the ass.
This game has a lot of counterplays. That's a good skill.
Yeah. So we got Vanilla 2-drop 20k with no combo power, so it's basically like that Trunks that came out.
Yeah.
Except this one's got 20k, and I think that Trunks had 10k? I don't know, I can't remember now. Might have had 20k as well. Don't quote me.
I think it might have had more. I can't remember. So anyway, we got Bobbity Unrepentant Sorcerer. It's a 1-drop 5k, and its auto is if all your energy is black and you have 2 or more energy, you choose 1 card in your hand and place it in the drop. When you play this card, you choose from 1 Dabura, Poi Poi, Yakon, or Margin Boo card in your drop area, the energy cost is 2 or less, and play it, and then you can't play a second Bobbity for a duration of turn.
Very good for the deck.
Yeah.
I saw this one on Facebook. This made me like go ooh. Right, so we got Bibbidi something
Primeval.
That one. So it's a super combo with 3k power, but also if all your energy is black, when you combo with this card from your hand, this card gains 1k combo power for the duration of a turn for each card in your drop area and warp.
That would work really well with
Mirror,
Demigra, Toa.
It's just anything, and it's drop area as well. So Hachiak.
Yeah.
Margin Boo, obviously. It's good.
Yeah, it can be really
genuine.
It can be really powerful.
Yeah.
So,
like, oh Mirror, like if your opponent goes Mirror, send all this stuff to the wall. Okay, right, I've got all this drop area, all this wall. Mirror attacks, super combo.
You just mill out your entire deck. You attack with Mirror, and it's just like, okay, so you've got like 5 cards on the board, 1 hand, and it's like, yeah, combo. Stop it.
I mean, it's 3k and it gains a k power, so you need a hefty warp and drop to out combo a Mirror. But I suppose if you got more,
yeah.
I mean, to make it a 10k combo normally, you do need 7 cards.
Yeah.
So it just has the capability of being more, which gives it the advantage.
Yeah, and it's appropriate for the deck because like you need to discard, so having your super combo draw your card doesn't help.
Yeah. I mean, it's useful during your opponent's turn, but
yeah.
SR.
Ooh. So we got Margin Boo Supreme Evil. So 6-drop 20k power. Its permanents are, the first is it cannot be removed from battle area by your opponent's skill, and when this card is in rest mode, your opponent can't use non-lead cards to add cards from their deck to their hand. Okay. So
they can't use 1-drop searches, basically.
Yeah, you can't search and like go, I'll put this from deck to hand, blah blah blah. Which is really good.
You can still get cards from the deck onto the battle area, though.
Yeah.
Which, yeah.
And then its active battle is you pay 3, and it gains 10k and triple strike for the duration of turn.
Quite evil.
Yeah.
Alright, so we got Margin Boo Unparalleled Absorption. So it costs 5, it's 25k power, it has double strike, permanent. This card can't be played in any area if you have 2 or less energy. And then it has an auto of when you play this card, you can't play another one for duration turn. And an activate main. If you have no cards in your hand, you choose up to 1 black Margin Boo card in your drop area with an energy cost between 3 and 6 and play it on top of this card in active mode. Woo. So you can swing with it and then get something else in active mode.
So next we got Margin Boo Hybrid Absorption. So 5-drop 25k power. It has critical. Just like the other one, it can't be played unless you have 2 if you have 2 or less energy. Its auto is also you can't play the second one for a duration of turn. And its active main is if you have no cards in your hand, choose 1 black Margin Boo from your drop area with an energy cost between 3 and 6 and play it on top of this card in active mode.
I'll give you a hint. What does the rest of them do?
Is it
Yeah, they basically literally just go up the entire chain until you hit this guy.
Yeah. Those are pretty cool though.
So, because it's an activate main, but you have to have no cards in your hand to do this, which is fine. So you basically just go, alright, so I'll swing with this, then I'll go into this, then I'll swing with that, then I'll go into this, and then I'll swing with this.
Go into 2 of them if you can, just in one turn.
What, so you have both of these guys out and then go into 2 of them?
Yeah.
So, we got Margin Boost, Steadfast Absorption, 4-drop 15k, it has dual attack. So we've had critical, double strike, and now we've got dual attack. Its its auto is exactly the same as the other ones, where you can only play one of it. And its activate main is exactly the same as the others, where you get 3 and 6 and play on top of it.
So, because you have the one win con, there's 3 different ways to bring it out, with 3 different ways to attack. That's kind of good though, because it's kind of like preempting people going for a mill with the deck by having essentially 12 cards that can go into your like 6-drop. Because people likely just go, oh, I'll play this with mill to put cards in the drop to do this effect, to not have cards in hand. So like those boos work around that, I feel. So,
you're up.
Yeah, I know. So Margin Boo, Supreme Absorption. Say 4-drop 15k. It evolves for 3 energy on top of a Margin Boo. And its auto is when a card evolves into this card, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards, ignoring barrier, and place it under this card.
So
Nice.
it's still doing the Margin Boo thing of stealing stuff.
Yeah.
The deck has another SR.
Oh. That one looks really good.
So we got Margin Boo, Ghastly Rampage. It costs 2 50k power. Activate main. If all of your energy is black, you have no cards in your hand, and you place this card in its owner's drop area. You choose one. So you choose up to 1 black Margin Boo with an energy cost of 3 or 4, and in your drop area and play it. If you have 3 or more energy, you choose up to 1 black Margin Boo with an energy cost 3 or 6 in your drop area and play it. So it helps you get the chain going.
Yeah.
Basically.
So next we got Demonic Scream Margin Boo. Say 3-drop 15k. And its active main is you choose 1 Margin Boo card in your battle and it places it under this card from your hand. Oh, place this card under it from your hand. That makes more sense. If you have no cards in your hand, you choose up to 1 Margin Boo card in your battle and switch it to active.
Because obviously deck revolves around having no hand, doesn't it? So
Yeah.
emptying your hand for good effects. Yeah. It also means you can go double strike. Put this under. Double strike.
Yeah.
So we got Margin Boo and Summon Demon.
Virtuous.
That one. So 1 cost 5k. When you play it, it's just searching for Margin Boo basically.
Top 7 for a black Margin Boo out to hand. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've got the extra card styles. We've got Capricious Onslaught. Say 1 cost, active battle. Choose up to 1 of your lead cards or battle cards and gains 10k power for duration of the battle. Then, if it's your turn, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards and place it under a Margin Boo in your area.
Battle area.
Battle area. So.
In your area. Just pick an area and place it there.
Shove it wherever. Under your energy? Cool.
And now we got Demonic Absorption, which is the black version of the permanent with the activate battle. So I'm going to ignore that bit and just go straight to the activate main, which says if your leader card is black, you choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards, ignore and borrowing, and send it to the owner's warp.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh. So we got Petrification. Say 1 cost counter attack. So if your leader is black, you negate the attack, and you may choose 1 card from your hand and place it in the drop area. If you place a card in your drop, you choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards, ignoring barrier, and it can't attack, be placed in your opponent's combo area or activate its skills until the end of your next turn. Wow.
And now we have Shenron support.
I'd be excited, but I'm sure everyone, like most people who bothered Shenron, are like, well, there's no point playing it now.
So we got, it costs 3, Divine Favour, it gains Desire in all areas, Activate main. If the leader card is a Shenron card, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards with energy cost 3 or less, ignoring barrier, and shuffle into your owner's deck.
That's good. Spot removal. So next we got Unexpected Recovery. It costs 2. Again, it's permanent in all areas. Desire in all areas. Permanent in all areas. Same difference. I knew what I meant, but I got the words. So, active main. If your leader is a Shenron card, you choose up to one of your battle cards with an energy cost of 2 and 15k power. You switch it to active mode and it gains 5k for duration of turn.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Alright. So now we're getting on to the multicoloured cards. I'm so sorry this video's gone on for so long because they've done it again where it just reveals so much in one go.
Yeah.
Alright, so these are the super combos that are multicoloured, so there's a few of them. So we got Nappa, Demolition Man. So I'll just go for the autos because the rest of it is just going to be exactly the same. If your leader card is red or green, at the end of the battle in which you combo with this card from your hand, you play this card. So you combo with that, do a rival because it's red-green, and play your rival card and that in the same turn.
Nice. I like.
It's disgusting.
So next we got Zamasu's Sacred Disbelief. So again, it's blue-yellow. Same thing of super combo and exhaust, and its auto is if your leader is blue or yellow, when you combo with this card from your hand, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards or the cards and switch it to rest mode. So
you choose their leader or their battle card and switch it to rest mode. So if they swing for a battle card first, you just go, okay, combo with this, pick the leader in rest mode.
Yeah.
Have fun. So we got Celestial Union Kefla. So 4 cost, 1 blue, 1 yellow, 19k power, and very long effect. So it has critical Union Praetora for a blue-yellow with a blue Kale and a yellow Khalifa. Energy exhaust, obviously. Also, when you play this card, it gains dual attack for duration of turn. Choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards ignoring barrier, switch it to rest mode, and it can't be switched to active mode during your opponent's next charge phase. So normal, new veggie stuff.
Yeah. So we got Hit in Cold Blood. It's a...
it was a rare, okay.
It's a 7 cost with 30k power, triple strike, energy exhaust.
SR.
Yeah, it's an SR, hence the fact it's got triple strike.
And it supports the that hit deck that came out, kind of what said it was.
Yeah, the hit deck. It wasn't last set, it was set before.
Okay.
So, anyway, and then it's permanent is you reduce the cost of the card in your hand by 1 for each battle card that are yellow and or blue and or yellow, I read that the other way. And then its alter is when you play this card, you flip your opponent's leader to the front. If you do, your opponent can activate their leader's Awaken or Wish skill until the end of their next turn. So it's another card that can do that effect.
Yeah.
Which is good, because it did kind of need it, considering the whole deck relied on it. It had like one card to do all that. Yeah.
It is good for a deck.
Yeah.
much needed. And good pressure, everyone.
Yeah.
Alright, so next card is Super Saiyan 4 Son Goku Saiyan Lineage. So it's a 3 cost, 1 red, 1 yellow, 50k power, has barrier and energy exhaust. Right, this basically just goes in baby, guys. So, permanent, if your leader card is on its front side, reduce the energy costs of this card in your hand by 1.
Yep.
And then auto, when your leader card activates Awaken, you draw a card and it gains 10k.
Goes in baby.
It's just going in
baby. It's going in baby.
I mean, it's going in like any deck that's red, yellow, but
it's going in baby.
But it's, yeah.
Because apparently baby just has like a bunch of cards that are like, when you awaken, you trigger effect. Hey, you could have multiple of these out. When you awaken, you just like draw 4 cards and 4 things gain 10k power. You're just like, alright, let's do this.
So basically if Heartfilled plea gets banned, you just use this.
Yeah.
Instead, and just awaken a little bit later when you got a board of these.
Well, it only cost you 2 as well, so it wouldn't be difficult to do. You go to 2 energy, you pay 1. Next turn, you go to 3 energy, play 1. Next turn, you go to 4 energy, play 2. Done. Let's awaken. We're good to go.
Yeah, but it is good just for any, like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and in choice of chain as well. You could do one of their effects, get rid of it to then play the other SS4. Yay! Anyway,
yeah, because it can. It's another thing that can be preemptively out before you play the SS4.
Yeah, and you can literally just be like...
So when your leader card activates Awakens, because obviously you're choosing the order of the effects, so you go, I'm activating Awakening, I'm going to do this first to draw a card and gain 10k.
Then I'm going to
pop it, and then play Half-Filled Plea.
Yeah.
I completely forgot it drew a card. When I read it, it was like, oh wait, hang on, I missed words.
So... Next we got Super Baby 2 Malignant Force? Yeah. Malignant Force,
you can choose the order effects in Dragon Ball, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what makes it disgusting. Anyway, but baby. So, its active battle is you pay a red and a yellow. You send this card from your drop area to your warp. You then choose up to one of your opponent's lead cards and battle cards. It gains -15 for duration of battle. Then choose up to one of your lead cards and it gains 5k for duration of turn.
I love it so much.
Yay.
It's great. So basically you do this and then so your opponent goes down to 0. You then go, alright, I'll awaken and then I'll pay 5 and reveal the baby secret number.
Yeah.
Do you want to go down to -30?
Fun. Anyway, here you go.
It's one of the multicolored super combos, so I'm just going to screw the rest of the text. Let's go straight for the auto. If your leader card is red or yellow, when you combo with this card, from your hand, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards, and it gains -10k.
I know what that's going in. We're just going to carry on. No, don't do that. We're just going to carry on. So we got Super Saiyan Son Goku, another chance.
You know in your baby deck as well, though.
I know it can, but it's just like the priority is going to be the yellow baby deck because my one will just have like a random yellow card in there just to reduce stuff. So yeah, blue green. It has blocker, energy exhaust, revive by discarding a blue and a green card. And its auto is when you play this card, you choose any number of your opponent's battle cards with an edge cost of 5 less that add up to a total of 5 and KO them.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
And the fact it has revive means you can just keep doing that.
Yeah.
Only once per turn, but still.
Yeah.
Worth it.
Pretty good. Pretty good. So we got Android 16 Imperfect Assassin. So blue-green, cost 4, 20k power, evolve for a blue-green and a colourless onto a 16. Has blocker, energy exhaust, because 16s generally have blocker. Sorry. And then auto, when a card evolves to this card, draw 2 cards, and your opponent chooses a card from the hand and place it in a drop area.
Oh, that's good.
It's the fact it has to evolve to do that effect, though.
But it's still worth it. You draw 2, your opponent discards 1.
Yeah. And you get a blocker out of it.
Yeah.
But you do have to run a 16 in the deck as well as this, and you might not want to run the 16.
Oh, I could run that in my 21. Okay. So next got Android 18.
The blue-green one.
Yes, the blue-green super combo, whilst I'm in the middle of reading. So if your leader is blue or green, when you combo with this card from your hand, your opponent chooses 1 card in their hand and places it at the bottom of their deck. Nice. Nice. We've seen that.
We've seen that. I think the rest of it now is just stuff that we've already covered. Cause
yeah, we've seen them.
Yeah, seen all this. Oh,
it's good to make.
We've already seen that one, haven't we?
Yeah, because
the Beerus one.
Blue and red.
Yeah, seen all these. Oh, now there's this.
Yeah.
It's just me, isn't it?
Yeah.
We apologise for long video, guys. Really do. If you stuck with us to this far, thank you. So we got Cell. Activate main once per turn. You look at top 5 cards on top of your deck. Choose up to 1 card from among them. Add it to your hand, and you put the rest in shuffle. If you added a card, you choose 1 card and place it in drop area. I might have read that in a completely weird way, but I basically summed it up.
Yeah.
Awakened Surge. You choose a green and a yellow. A card from your hand, place them under this card. You draw 2 cards and get 2 energy and flip it over. Ew. Yeah, I'm just going to get all this back. Yep, awesome. The draw 2 is fine because you're basically replacing the cards, but getting the 2 energy back as well is a bit like, whoa.
Yeah.
And then we got Cell Perfection Surpassed. So activate main once per turn. If your life is at 4 or less, choose 1 card under this card, place it in its drop area, and then you choose 1. So until the start of your next main phase, if your opponent plays a battle card, it is played in rest mode. And then its other effect is you choose up to 1 of your battle cards, no, 1 of your opponent's battle cards, sorry, KO it, then choose 1 card in your opponent's hand and place it in the drop area.
Pretty good.
And the fact that that top effect does get round deflect.
Yeah, it's just a crushable.
Yeah, it's a permanent crushable. You may as well just say, permanent crushable.
Make this card crushable. So we've got Cell Unthinkable Perfection. It's a 9 cost for 30k power. It's got a lot of text. So it's got Triple Strike, Energy Exhaust, Successor for a green and a yellow,
and 2.
Plus 2 other. So you can use mono green, mono yellow, or multicolored battle cards that add up to the total, and then synchro summon into this thing. You put them in the drop and you play that from your hand. You synchro summon. It's what we've been calling it. We're sticking with it. And then auto. If your leader is an android, when you play this card with its successor, your opponent reveals their hand. You choose up to 3 battle cards in the hand, place them in the drop area. Then choose up to 1 of your opponent's lead cards and negate its non-keyword skills for a duration of turn.
So Janemba's auto would have built in the game.
Yeah.
For example.
Yeah.
I think we've gone over this one.
Yeah? I can't remember.
Oh, well, okay. So we got Cell Devourer of the Masses. So 6 drop, 25k. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, so it's got Energy Exhaust Successor for a green-yellow. When you play this card with a successor, you choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards in your own barrier, KO it, then your opponent chooses a card from the hand and discards it. And its other autos, when this card is removed from your barrier by an opponent's skill or KO'd, you draw 3 cards. Ew.
So next we've got Dr. Gero, Progenitor of Terror. It's the super combo. So if your leader is green or yellow, when you come with this card, choose 1 green or yellow battle card with an edge cost 4 less from your deck, place it in your drop area, then shuffle your deck. So handy if you need stuff in the drop.
SR time.
Oh.
So you got Android 13, something Avenger, I'm not even going to bother. So it's 7 cost, 2 green, 2 yellow, 30k power, double strike, energy exhaust, successor for a green yellow, and activate main once per turn. If your leader card is an Android 13 card, and you choose 3 Android cards in your drop area, place them at the bottom of your deck in any order. You choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards in rest mode, KO it, then your opponent chooses 2 cards at hand and places them in the drop area.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, considering the whole Android 13 deck was revolved around discarding more than the other ones.
Yeah.
So it's a good support card for it.
It's a good way to bring the deck back. Definitely. Yeah. So next we got Super 17's Hellstorm Unleashed. It's a 9 drop 30k power. It has critical.
3 green, 2 yellow.
Yeah. It doesn't matter. It has a successor. So yeah, successor for 2 green and a yellow. It has 2 autos. So when you play this card, choose cards. Choose cards in your opponent's life and place them in their drop area until they have 4 life left. It's
basically going to be for those decks that go, I want to stay at high life. Okay, yeah. go to 4 then.
Or just play this guy out really quickly. Just hit 9 on the board real quick.
But it basically forces your opponent to either get themselves down to 4 as quickly as possible or get forced to go to 4.
Yeah.
And also it means that this deck is probably definitely going to be on the fact that your opponent has to get themselves to self-awaken, because your opponent, if they're running this, your opponent's probably going to stall out the game and not touch your life as much as they can, just to put you straight from 8 to 4 with critted it all.
Yeah.
So they'll just try and stall the game out.
Yeah, true. You can just play a stall game to bring this guy out on half their life.
Yeah.
So, and its auto is when it attacks, you draw a card, then you choose up to 2 of your opponent's cards and switch them to rest mode. Ooh.
It's good.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got Super 17 Total Eclipse. So 6 cost, 2 green, 1 yellow, 20k power, barrier, energy exhaust, successor, green, yellow. If your leader card is an android card, when this card attacks or is placed in your drop area from your battle area by a skill, draw 1 card, then choose up to 1 of your opponent's cards and switch it into rest mode. And you get to read Jiren.
Yeah. So we got Jiren Strength in Silence. See, 10 drop with 40k power.
Because all Jirens have 40k power.
Yep. He's got Quad Strike.
Because all Jirens have Quad Strike.
It's not Jiren if it doesn't hit you for 4. He's got Successor for 2 green, 2 yellow, and 1 of any colour. And its auto is you choose 3 Universe 11 cards from your hand and or battle it and place them in your drop. When you play this card, it isn't affected by your opponent's skills until the start of your next main phase.
It's a hefty cost, because it being a 10 drop, what you've got to use a Synchro Summon is quite excessive anyway. And then you've got to lose 3 more cards from either your hand or battle area, even though you just use cards from your battle area to do that.
Yeah, but they do spam the board.
They do,
and you can use the old stuff to just...
and it's not affected by your opponent's skill, so they can't negate this when it swings.
Oh yeah, that's the plus side of this boy.
That's why it's got that a massive cost to bring it out.
Yeah.
Because of that skill. It balances.
That's what I kind of like about Jones, is that they are really powerful, but because of how difficult it is to bring them out, it makes it tame. Yeah. So it's not just like, oh, have Quad Strike, no negates, and all you do is pay 4. Yeah.
So another SR now. We got Topo Mortality Surpassed. Whatever. Yeah. 6 cost, 2 green, 2 yellow, 25k power, barrier, energy exhaust, successor for a green, yellow. Also, when you play this card, or it is placed in your drop area from the battle area by a skill, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards, ignoring barrier, and negate the card's skills, and then KO it.
Pretty good.
And another SR now.
Oh god. So we got...
So the 2 most expensive decks, Universe 11 and Universe 7, because they have so many SRs.
Yeah, but I suppose that was the idea, is that it's the final push between both sides, isn't it? Yeah. So we've got Dispo, Unprecedented Speed. See, 4 drop 15k. It's got Barrier, Energy Exhaust, Successor by paying a yellow. And its auto is, if your leader is Universe 11, when you play this card or it's placed in drop area by a skill, you draw a card. Pretty good.
Yeah. Alright, so we got Ribena, Massive Love. Yes, I'm still sticking with that. So it's 4 cards, green, yellow, 20k power. Arrival for green, yellow by paying a green. Sorry. And then obviously energy exhaust. And then when you play this card, or it is placed in your drop area from the battle area by a skill, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards, energy cost 4 or less, and KO it.
So we got Annalisa, the Soaring Colossus. It's a 2 drop with 15k. It has energy exhaust. Permanent, if there's a green, yellow, multicolored card in your energy other than this card, you negate its energy exhaust in all areas.
So it's the green yellow version.
Yeah. And in active battle once per turn, you choose 1 green, yellow, multicolored card in your hand, place it in your drop area. Choose 1 card in your opponent's combo area and place it in the owner's drop.
See, now, again, it has a nice effect, but it's like, I want to charge it, but it has a really nice effect. Yeah. You know what, I'm going to let you read this one just because it's Cell Games. Okay. Just because you and your Cell.
Okay. So we got Cell Games Arena. Say 2 cost, Field, Energy Exhaust. Its auto is you choose 1 of your Cell Junior tokens and remove from the game. When 1 of your Cell cards is removed from your battle area by an opponent's skill, choose 1 Cell with an energy cost of 9 or less from your deck or drop, add to your hand, and choose up to 1 of your opponent's cards in hand, place it in their drop, and then shuffle the deck if you look for it.
Very good. very good.
Yeah.
Because it searches your night drop, which is very, very good. Oh, that was the last card anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, there we go, guys. So, thank you very much for watching. If you made it to the end, you're awesome. Thank you. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. We always like to see those, don't we? So, again, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.